Yeah, we're out here to teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the Israelites according to the Bible. We, right now, as my brother was saying, we was going into the image of Christ. Because there was an image that got taken away from us in slavery. But we're going to recover that image today. We're going to show you what color Christ was according to the Bible. What color were the prophets according to the Bible. Read that for me, Revelations.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So the revealing, so the revelation means revealing. This is revealing who Christ was. Read.
Which God gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So this was a vision shown to John. Things must surely come to pass, how he looked, everything. We're going to show you in verse 14 what he saw. Read.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs.
His head and his hairs were what?
Were white like wool.
White in color and woolly in texture.
That's right.
What color people would you say have woolly hair today, uncle? Exactly. He had Afro woolly hair. His hair was white and it was woolly. If you look at the other nations, their hair is not like us. Our hair grows up. If you look at uncle, if you want to grow your hair is like an afro. If you want to grow it out. If you look at the other nations, their hair it goes down, it's stringy.
Right.
Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Read that. And his feet what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Uncle, he said his feet was like fine brass. If your feet are a particular color, would it match your face?
Man, he would teach anything you ask him.
It wouldn't match your face. So you're telling me your feet are white and your face is black. Your feet is gonna match your face. Read that again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Fine brass, auntie.
Yes.
What color is brass, auntie?
Brownish.
Brownish. What color is brass?
Yeah, that was teaching my child. That's why I said that was what was
What color is brass? Brown, exactly. We're gonna see how dark this brown was. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. So when you burn sand, uncle, what color would it turn?
I was on that side.
Black. So according to the Bible, Christ is a black man.
That's right.
And will always be like that forever and ever. No, nothing's gonna change. Because in slavery they taught us this. They taught us this. This, according to the Bible, this is the devil. This is the devil. We're not following this anymore. We've come out of that. A lot of us were in Christianity and we came out of that. And now we come back to the true image of Christ. Read Hosea 3 verse 4. Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4. Hosea 3 and verse 4. Because all these things, it comes with certain doctrines. It comes with certain teachings. They show this in Christianity. They show this that if they teach this, Christ is a white man, you can be a homosexual, you can make it to heaven. You can do all those things. But we'll teach you the true image. Read.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 3 and verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
Read that again.
Shall abide many days without a king.
Read.
And without a prince. And without a sacrifice. And without an image.
Uncle, do you hear that? Without an image. This is what they were doing to us in slavery. They were doing this to us in slavery. They used to whip us, show us white Christ. Listen, man, you're gonna submit to me, nigga. You're gonna submit to me, nigga. That's what they were saying to us in slavery. That you're gonna submit to me. You're gonna do all these things I tell you. Why? If you look today, the world looks at Christ as a white man. When it comes to your own brother, you don't look at him as a God. You don't look at him. You look at the so-called white man as God. Why? Because he took you in slavery. He had control over your mind. He had control over your mental man. So when you look at your brother, you kiss your teeth. You kiss your teeth. If you look now, there are a lot of murders in our communities. Who's killing each other the most in our communities? The murders. What color would you say? Black people. Why? Because we don't see each other as kings.
That's right.
You don't see a woman as princesses. You just sleep with a woman and destroy them and leave them as single mothers. We don't do all those things. We don't do all those things. I'm going to show you why it's important that we know the image of Christ. Why do you think it's important? Yeah. No. Revelation 1 verse 14. Remember I said his head and his hairs are white like wool? That image down there? Why do you think it's important that we show you that?
So we know who we are.
Yeah. You're 100% correct. First of all, it's in the Bible. That's one reason why it's correct. Give me John 7 verse 38. You're going to work. Listen, man, Uncle, what we'll give you now, this is going to help you get eternal life. This is going to help you get what is going to come and go.
I've got the Bible, so you give me verse. I'm going to read it.
Listen, work's going to come and go. When Christ comes back, there's no more work. You're not working for the white man.
So you do believe that he's coming back?
Yeah, he's coming back 100% to redeem his people. He's coming to redeem his people. Who's his people, sister? Give me Matthew chapter 2 verse 6. Who's his people, sister? The Israelites, exactly. So he's coming to redeem his people, not everyone. The other nations, they're going to get destroyed. But he's coming to redeem who keeps the commandments of God.
That's right.
That's who he's going to redeem, sister. Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 6. And thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least amongst the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
That governor was talking about Jesus, the black Messiah.
That's right.
That's coming to rule his people. What?
My people Israel.
Coming to rule Israel. That's his people. It's not all the other nations.
So what is happening now at that part of the world is normal,
Pardon me?
What is happening now in Israel is normal, yeah?
Israel, what are you talking about? You're talking about the ones in the land right now? Those are not the biblical Israelites according to the Bible. Those are not the Israelites according to the Bible. Read that. Give me that.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
I know thy works is talking about us. Read.
And poverty.
Read that again slowly.
I know thy works and tribulation.
And tribulation. Why? Because the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're in a pitiful state. We're in the craziest state on this planet Earth.
That's right.
There's poverty everywhere. We're killing each other in the streets. We don't know who we are. We don't know our nationality. We don't know where we come from. Read.
And poverty. But thou art rich.
Why are we rich? Why do you think we're rich? Because the kingdom is ours. When Christ comes back, the kingdom is ours. There's not going to be no more depression. There's not going to be no more sorrow. None of that, sis. Why? Because the kingdom is ours. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which...
Read that louder. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
The blasphemy. The lies. Read.
Of them which say they are Jews.
Which say they are what?
They are Jews.
Aren't you? Who's saying they are Jews today? Who's the ones that's proclaiming they are the true people of God? You know who it is. Who's the people, sis? Yes, we are the true Israelites, but the ones in the land, they are not. Everyone accepts them as the true Israelites, but we are the true Israelites. Those are not the Israelites. Those are imposters. We are the true Israelites.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
And are what?
And are not.
And are what?
And are not.
So those people in the land today, they are not the Jews. They will never be the Jews. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the Jews. It's going to stay like that. Nothing is ever going to change.
But are the synagogues of Satan.
So those people in the land right now, they're the synagogue of Satan. They're the synagogue of Satan. We are the true people. According to the Bible. We are the true people according to the Bible. So now that you know that Christ is a black man, you're an Israelite. What are you going to do now, sis? You believe. Believe it comes with actions. Believe it comes with actions. Get me that. Acts 21 verse 20. Believe it comes with actions now. Because a lot of people, our people know Christ is a black man, but are still in wickedness. We still win. A lot of people know that, but they're still in wickedness. But it's about actually coming back to your heritage, back to the commandments. Read.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 21 and verse 20. And when they heard it, they glorified the Lord and said unto him, Thou seest, brother, how many thousands of Jews there are which believe.
Which believed. You say you believe, right, sis? Read.
And they are all zealous of the law.
That means they're doing the laws of God.
I'm trying to.
You're trying to. Who do you congregate with, sis? You need to come together as a community.
Yep, we do.
The enemies know that if they keep the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans divided, they're gonna conquer us. But we need to come back together. Sis, sister, sis, we're teaching the truth according to.
Teach me not.
I didn't need to teach you.
We are the chosen.
We are the chosen one. But what are you gonna do about? What are you gonna do about that now, sis? You need to keep the commandments.
That I do that.
It's not just by word saying I'm the chosen. I'm gonna do what I want. You need to keep the commandments, sis. By works. You need to keep the commandments. Sis, do you eat pork? Pork. You don't eat pork. How come?
I was a Muslim, and then I converted into Christian, so I continue.
Read that.
Never.
11, 7. You don't eat pork. Why? Because why?
First I was a Muslim.
Okay.
Muslim don't eat pork.
Okay.
And I converted into Christian.
Okay.
I don't know pork. I just don't know it.
What's wrong with pork? Everything is wrong with pork. Sis. Everything. I'm gonna show you.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
The swine. What's a swine, sis? Pig, right? Pig. Read.
And the swine, though he divideth the hoof, and be cloven footed,
Divided the hoof. So that's going to his feet. And read that last part again.
and be cloven footed.
Cloven footed, so his cloven foot is split in the middle. His feet. There's certain criteria that the animals that we eat have to go through. It has to have all three. If you don't have all three, it's unclean. Read.
So I don't eat it.
Yet, if he cheweth not the cud,
Cheweth not the cud. Let's go to his filtration system. He cheweth not the cud. It means he don't have two stomachs. He don't have two. He eats the food, and it don't have another stomach. It digests into. Sis. That's what makes it unclean. So if you look today, read that last paragraph.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
It cheweth not the cud. So there's certain criteria that animals we eat must have. And the pork don't have that, sis. That's why it's unclean.
That's right.
If you look today, a lot of people eat pork, but you can get cancer for those things. Read that.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
The God that made the heavens and the earth said is unclean to you. So don't eat that thing, sis. Don't eat that thing.
He's a teacher, ask him.
Do not eat that thing. Deuteronomy 28. Read. Sis, do you eat shrimp? Do you eat shrimp as well?
Are you supporting
Shrimp.
Israel or Gaza?
Shrimp as well. All those things. Give me verse.
I know that, but
Read.
I can't ever say.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 8. Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
Can't eat that thing. That thing should not go in your mouth. Read.
Ask him. Come.
These shall you eat of all that are in the waters.
In the waters. So this is talking about your fishes, all these things. Now in the waters. We're gonna bring out the laws today, sis. You're gonna bring it up.
Hello. Are you supporting Gaza?
Whatsoever.
No, we're not supporting Gaza. We're supporting our people, the Israelites, according to the Bible. That's who we're supporting. We're not supporting them. What's happening there? We don't care what's happening there. We're recovering the remnant of our people to get the hell out of this captivity.
That's right.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 9. These shall you eat of all that are in the waters.
That in the water, sis. Remember I told you the fishes. Read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Fins and scales. You know what fins and scales are, right? Exactly. Whatsoever have fins and scales, sis. Read.
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall you eat.
So if you have fins and scales, that's the thing you should eat. Let me ask you a question. Does shrimp have fins and scales? No. So that's unclean to you, sis.
That's right.
If you look at shrimp, they are bottom feeders. They are bottom feeders. They eat everything that comes into the sea. They are bottom feeders. If you think about it, if you're eating a bottom feeder, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get sick. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 61. You're gonna get sick. Why? God has given us a guideline on what to eat, what's clean and unclean. But in our heads, listen, I know more than God, man. He can't tell me nothing. Who made you, sis? The Most High. Sis, what you saying, sis?
Sis needs to know some commandments.
Some commandments.
Because she says she knows Jah.
You know Jah, yeah?
Christ is going to come back.
No, Jah.
But she wants to know how to be on the right side of Christ.
You're gonna be on the right side, yeah? Give me Deuteronomy 20 verse 5. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy,
Hold on. She said she knows. Sorry. She said she knows God.
Of course I know God. There's one God for everybody. We know that. Him said I am the beginning and the beginning and the end. And the Alpha and the coming.
So you know God. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you what it means to say you know God. I'm going to show you.
Because vigilant truth don't turn around and say there is a black God. And we know
Come on.
and in people them it's scattered around the four corners of
Yeah, that's.
we know that.
Yes, we know that. But what are you going to do about it? You need to keep the commandments. Because Christ is going to save those that keep the commandments. I know the commandments is not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Read.
John chapter 14 and verse 15.
I am a Muslim. I take my shahada already, so I'm not going to get somebody. I read the Quran, but yes, I read it.
Keep my commandments.
If you what?
If you love me, keep my commandments.
Sis.
Very important.
It's very important, right? She says she knows God, but she don't want to keep God's commandments. You can't say you know something if you don't do it. If in a book, if you say I know this book, but you don't read it and apply it, then it's void. Then it's void, right? Exactly. So you need to keep God's commandments.
Even is one verse, read it before you go out.
Exactly.
Show the
Read.
love.
Read that.
John chapter 14 and verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments.
Keep my commandments.
It's true, very true.
That's what God wants us to do, sis. That's it.
I told you I was a Muslim. I used to eat shrimp and all that. I don't eat them anymore.
Yeah, but we're not doing that because you are Muslim before. We're doing that because God said it's documented in the
That's what I'm
Bible.
telling you, and I read it there.
Yeah.
But my son told me.
So what are you gonna do now,
Maybe
sis?
my son met with people. He just came one day and said, "Mom, you are teaching me. Don't eat it anymore."
Yeah. Your son is 100% correct. Shrimp is unclean.
He told me, "Mom,
Give me
you don't
Deuteronomy 28
understand
verse
the
61.
scripture, but he would never go."
Deuteronomy 28 verse 61. Because it's one thing, but you need to know why you shouldn't eat. Sickness can come upon you.
I read it.
If you look in the black community, we've got a lot of sickness, we've got high blood pressure.
I read it. I don't
We've got a lot of diseases in our
Not
communities.
me, non-disease.
I'm not talking about you, sis, but it's not just about you,
I'm
sis.
giving you my example.
Yeah.
I said I don't do it. It don't happen.
Yeah. But what I'm telling you is, because you're gonna have to show someone this. Women, you're gonna be an example to women. You're an elder, right? Exactly. You're gonna be an example to the younger women.
Right.
You're gonna be an example, sis. So I'm gonna show you. Read.
Listen. That's why when I don't see
This
women,
is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Why? This is a curse. So when we're breaking God's
what I'm
commandments,
saying, you young men make time to come and give the word. How come the young women don't come with you as well?
women are not supposed to teach. Do they teach in your church? Do women teach in your church? Huh? Auntie, answer me.
But this is like evangelism.
Did women teach in your church? Yes or no? Sometimes. That's forbidden. Women should not be teaching.
Now the Bible says so.
You can teach other women how to be a woman. You're not going to teach the men. There's order in the Bible. There's order. You know the order, right? Do you know the order, sis?
But just like you say, if they
Get
come
out,
out, that's evangelism. You know?
So there's order in the Bible. We're going to show you that.
I know that.
But I'm going to show you women should not teach in the Bible.
I know that. I've read it.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach.
Because
Sis,
you are dragging your coat on the floor.
sister, why are you concerned about that? We're teaching you the Bible, the oracles of God. And talking about someone dragging inside. Listen, are you listening? Read.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
So the woman should not be teaching in the churches. The woman should not be teaching. Leave that to the men. We are God's pastor of his flock. Read.
Just stop there. You don't stop.
But to be in silence.
So yeah, you're not supposed to usurp authority over the man. So in the churches, that just shows you that churches are not keeping the commandments of God.
Right.
They're not.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation